welcome. We're going to do a really fun wrap. We're gonna revisit a wrap we've done in the past. It's called the circle wrap. It's wonderful, and then I'm gonna make a little addendum to it, and I'll show you why. So this is the circle, and we're gonna go back to episode 151. There's a link below. Episode 151 of Let's Sew, and we did this wrap. You can see it's a circle. It tells you where to cut the armholes. It tells you the sizes. Just know there's so many variations. And I've made this wrap a lot, and I've worn this wrap a lot, and I love this wrap. Love this wrap. It's just really fun and simple to do. Except that there's many times where I've wanted a belt. I've wanted a belt. Like here I have it on. If you notice, the actual long side is up. Once you watch that video, the long side is up, the short side is down. And so that's because I want to wear it with a belt, and I didn't want it hanging down really low. I wanted it shorter. So here I want to wear it with a belt. We're going to make a belt. So out of the same fabric, because I want it to be monochromatic, because that's the whole purpose of this belt, is to give you a belt but not a contrast. It's going to look really pretty and really simple. So I cut the same piece of fabric. I'm using a white knit. I cut it 8 inches wide, 8 to 10 inches wide, and I cut it my waist or my hips, wherever you're going to wear the belt, plus 12 inches. Remember, you can always shorten it. You can fringe the ends. You can do all kinds of things. But that's the length to cut it. Start with that. Start your waist, or if you're going to wear it at your hip, plus 12 inches, because you need some hanging down. And then I'm going to use 2 of these rings. Now, these rings are 3-inch diameters. They're gunmetal. They're lovely. They're lovely. We have them on the fabrics page toward the bottom. So if you go look at them, you will find them, and they are wonderful. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do is take one end. You can fold it however you want. It doesn't really make that much difference. You can scrunch it. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it through both rings and just pull it through and overlap it enough to where I can go stitch it. I'm going to put a pin in here for now, and I'm going to go stitch it. So that's that part of the belt, and I have the rest. Now what I'm going to do with the rest is I'm actually going to bring it underneath the 2 hoops, 2 circles, and then you separate them and go between the 2 of them. And what that's going to do is it's going to give me the belt. Now I can pull this and I can adjust it to be, to whatever I want. If I want it to hang down, I can leave it longer. If I decide I don't want it and I just want it enough to go through the hoops and hold and have a shorter belt, I can do that. Those are all fun options that I get to do. So on here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to wrap it where I want it. I'm going to put the belt over it, bring it back around, go through both circles, split them, take it back through one, and there it is. Then I can adjust this part underneath to be nice and smooth, and my belt becomes almost like a little bit of a piece of jewelry. Again, I can pull this and pull it through to where I get it to be where I want. I can wear it in the middle. I can wear it asymmetric. Is that cute? It's so cute. Okay, so what I did is I showed you a short little video on how to tie it. So let's just take a look at that just to make sure I did a close-up of how to tie it so you know how to tie it, and then we'll come back. So here we are. I've put this on a little dress form, and what I want to do is use a belt. So I just want to show you how to tie it, and you have lots of different options. So remember, this is smaller than me. So you've got 2 rings. This end is going to go around. It's going to wrap around, and you'll sew it down, both rings. Okay, I'm just going to use a pin right there, but you've got 2 rings. The other end of the belt is going to come from the back side of the rings and then go just through one. And the very pulling of that will cause this to tighten up, and it will hold it in place. Now there's tons of ways to adjust that. This end can be left down. If it's not very long, you could actually loop it around. There's lots of fun things you can do with this belt. Lots of fun things. But mainly I just want you to see that, I'm going to do that again, how the belt stays in place is that the other end of this belt comes from behind two circles, from behind. Separate the two circles because they'll be together. This end over here is holding them together, and you're going to take it this way. And what you do with the rest of it, there's lots and lots of options. But as I pull that tight, those two circles will stay in place. And the cool thing is, you know, it can be asymmetric, it can be in the middle. You can put that ring wherever you want it to be. And look how cool that is. It's just such a cool belt. And you notice you don't really see the belt. You actually, I mean, you notice the buckle, but it's almost like jewelry because the rest of the belt is the same as the fabric, and it really gives it a very monochromatic look. All right, there you go. There we have it. Different rings, different fabrics, shears, so many different fun fabrics you can do it out of. Finish the edge, don't finish the edge, fringe. Oh my gosh, it's unlimited. Just have happy sewing from Silhouette Patterns.